Cavaliers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Wilkins surveying the defense. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the paint. Here's Willis. Misses from short range. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters. But that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played. And unfortunately, they took it out.
Evan Mobley.
And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Whitman. Here's Rollins. Allen defending. Shoots from 8. Rivers. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Now Allen kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley with it. Deflects the pass. Just 5 to shoot.
Hawks foul. Kevin Willis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. There's Garland.
Slow start. 1 of 4 to begin the game.
Off on the layup. The human highlight film scanning it through.
He just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Pass to Whitman. Rivers with it. To the wing on the left. Here's the 3. Whitman can't make it.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
The Hawks pick their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
A nice shot by LeVert.
3 points.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Donovan Mitchell.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Willis. Down low. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland.
Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson. George.
There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter.
Sam Merrill.
Wide open. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Here's Merrill. Aston Yang over Willis. And the shot falls short this time.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Wilkins on the left block. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Isaac Okoro. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Merrill. In the corner, Okoro with it. And they're on the break. On up the court. And then Rivers with the dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Sam Merrill. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the teardrop. And it's finished off inside by Rivers.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Aston Yang. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's
Rollins grabs the board.
excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
With the drive, Rivers. And then Rivers with the dunk.
The defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Wilkins. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Back to Wilkins. Oscar Rollins. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Rollins got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Wilkins gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And now Wilkins running the floor all by himself.
How about that?
Teams will make substitutions. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Atlanta foul. Spud Webb. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen away.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Atlanta foul.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the team's attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now, here is Webb. Here's Rollins. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And showing off that elite strength. Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
5-second inbound violation.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Atlanta ball.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers.
Three minutes of action so far in
2
the
minutes
second
remaining
quarter.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Webb doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. And Max Strus picks up the foul.
Max Strus.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half.
Max
That's
Strus.
his second, and I think they'll
Second
keep him in.
personal foul.
He's got to be careful.
Second
On
team
third, and
foul.
he'll sit for the rest of the half.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Here's Allen. A second chance effort.
Jared
And the layup
Allen.
is up and in.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Takes it inside. Webb can't hit. Pushing it up.
Jared
And it's
Allen.
Allen with the jam.
Assist goes to
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
foul.
that's nice execution.
There it is.
Running with purpose and creating an
personal
easy
foul.
scoring opportunity off the
Team
break.
foul.
The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And when you talk about Webb, the obstacles he's had to overcome, always being doubted because of his height. But here he is, one of the most talked about players in the NBA.
Back to LeVert. Fires for 3. Rollins grabs the board. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he converts the layup. Rollins got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Into the lane. The little man, Spud Webb, sending it through.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Niang, no good.
Cavaliers.
On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Houston Rockets. Here's Green. And here is Van Vliet. Rivers gets the rebound. Pass to Rollins. Nice move. Good, and the nice assist from Willis.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
For 3, Van Vliet. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wilkins, that's good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Brooks outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wilkins, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Houston moving the ball around. Van Vliet, right side. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Atlanta.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The Hawks shoot their first free throws of the game.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. Just does so many things well for his team. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Wilkins. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Whitman. Pass to Rivers. A floater. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Smith with the stop.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Shots good by Green.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
They recover it. And Willis gets it to go. Rockets trailed by 4. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
Showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Whitman. Over Green. And it's Willis finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Landale misses. Here's Rivers. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Green. Here's Whitmore. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
empty possession, and you don't want to miss these.
What stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Green in the post. Wilkins with the defensive effort. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Ahmed and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Ahmed said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. VanVleet wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
It's Wilkins on the wing. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's Wilkins on the wing. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Over in the corner, Green. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. It's Thompson off the drive. That shot off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to Green. And to VanVleet. Pulls up. High post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Rollins. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trailed by 6. Here's Brooks. Another miss by Houston. Here's Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
2 minutes.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Whitman.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Rollins.
NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Back to Rivers from downtown. And Gasol sends it back. In the corner, it's Roten. Outside Gasol. Pass to Gasol. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nobody near Allen. No good on the three. Wilkins in the high post. Pass to Whitman. Lets it go from deep.
Randy Whitman.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Assistant.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Randolph trying to free himself up. Gasol's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bucket is good. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Atlanta.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the technical free throw is good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Roten. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Fires for 3. Pass to Whitman. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Whitman's got 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
It's stolen by Wilkins. Again, the Hawks good
Dominique
for 2.
Wilkins.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now, here's Wilkins. Tony Roten missing his last shot. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Into the lineup for Memphis. Dante Green. Keon.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much.
Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Willis. The Pistons clear it. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Inside, Rollins. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
From 10 feet away. And it's Willis missing.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Atlanta foul.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Good on the second one. And we're about a minute into the first. To the left wing. To the left side wing. From the top of the key. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
To the middle. And that one's good.
James
Wiseman.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Cunningham looking it over. From deep three-point land. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Pistons
And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Here's Wilkins. No good. A bit long that time.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Here's Cunningham. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Willis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
in for Atlanta, Randy Richmond.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Wilkins can't hit.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Willis. Can they get it? Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Doc Rivers, first personal foul, second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back to Cunningham. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 13.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Whitman. Fires the 3. Wilkins, good.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Cunningham, right side. And that one is hammered home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Rollins gets the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Second chance shot. The Pistons rebound. Ivy. Here's Durham. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Rivers.
Pistons foul.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Doc Rivers.
And he's good on the second. They swipe it. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things excited so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Sasser. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Ivy. Rebound Atlanta.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Willis. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Detroit.
Detroit with the ball. Now here's Wiseman. On the wing, Ivy. No good with a layup. Here's Wilkins. Sinks that one from the post. Wilkins has got his second basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brown. Over to the wing. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Pass to Rollins. Here's Whitman. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Willis. Great positioning on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the paint. Wiseman. Can't get it to fall. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Hauled in by Brown.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And he makes it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Rivers. His first shot coming late. Pass to Wilkins. And Ivy pulls it down. Here's Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Atlanta foul.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw misses.
Marcus Sasser.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, Rivers. Here's Rollins. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Sasser can't hit.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little better.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
No
First
debate
team
there.
foul.
He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. To the inside. Here's Fournier. It's rebounded by Rivers.
And he's usually able to score. That is powerful.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Out to the wing. Offensive rebound. Back to Flynn. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Wilkins. He nails it. Wilkins has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Fournier with the ball. Pass to Gibson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too. Find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Goes back up. Here's Rollins. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Fontecchio. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Metu. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Pistons making a switch here. Pass to Wilkins. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Cunningham outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Pass to Whitman. Here's Willis. Here's Rollins. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Troy Brown picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Tree Rollins.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Sasser. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sasser's got his second basket on the night.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
He drops it from range.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Fontecchio. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. Inside. Here's Metu. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. That dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wilkins. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's Cunningham. He's got 17. The three is up. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Willis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Willis has got 8.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Back to Rivers. From the strike. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Wilkins. He's got 14. Here's Rollins. Here's Rivers. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Ivy goes in. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Pass to Rollins. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whitman. No good with the triple. Here's Fontecchio. Duran in the post. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
With the score.
And the Hawks trailing. Here's Rivers. Pass to Willis. Here's Rollins. Goes up at the stripe. Rivers' shot is off. Now Ivy. Here's Wiseman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
At the line for the Pistons.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Count that. Detroit calls timeout.
That'll be a Pistons time.
Cunningham outside.
Atlanta foul called. Trey Rollins. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Duran. 5 on the clock. And it's Cunningham missing. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Wilkins. And that one drops.
Assisted by Roy.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Rollins. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Six to shoot. Here's Wilkins.
Offensively, they've been a little out of rhythm. Had much better flow there in the first half.
Here's Duran. The rebound by Willis. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Cannot take a chance here.
Doc Rivers.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. Duran with the bucket.
Duran.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
To the paint. Here's Rollins. Rebound Detroit. It's 2-on-1. Here's Duran. And the basket is good.
Assist from.
And now it's a 6-point Pistons lead.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Snatched away. And the Pistons pushing it up now. 11 feet out. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. A rebound by Willis. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Wilkins.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, he nails it!
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Here's Willis. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ivy. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Dominique Wilkins.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Ivy. 4-3. Rebounded by Whitman.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Cunningham with the ball. And so it's Detroit who straight